I could start with when I first came across Toucan in, I think it was 2019, wasn't it, Anne-Marie?
Yeah.
And I approached you about volunteering because I was really interested in working more in disability advocacy as someone with lived experience of disability. At the time, I was working in museums and heritage, and I found that the jobs market there was obviously very competitive and needed a lot of skills. So I have a couple of degrees in that area, but I found because it was hyper competitive, but also I faced barriers being being a wheelchair user myself as well, that I found that getting stable jobs was pretty difficult in that particular sector.
Mhm.
So I thought, what can I do to kind of find an alternative career path? And I decided to kind of look into disability advocacy a bit more and came across Taken on LinkedIn. I reached out to you, I think, on LinkedIn, didn't I, Anne-Marie, and asked about volunteering. And soon after that, I joined as a volunteer. So I began to help Toucan with kind of the day-to-day running and the social media and that sort of thing. And then you asked me if I'd be interested in becoming a trainer for Toucan. And to do that, Toucan was able to support me with my level 3 qualification in education and training. And this is something that we ask all our trainers to undertake to make sure that they are accredited. So that's to make sure that they're at a certain standard that's recognised by this qualification to be able to train adults essentially. So we give all our trainers that really firm basis to work from in terms of how they deliver their training. And that's something that Toucan supported me to do, which was brilliant. And then I decided, obviously, to stay with the team as a freelance trainer. And that all happened during the pandemic. So that was quite a disrupted time while I was undertaking that course. I remember we started it and then we all went into lockdown. So there was a kind of break of about maybe 6-9 months or something like that. And then 2021, I got my qualification and kind of started work as a freelance trainer. And the introduction to that was really, I think, really well handled because it wasn't, oh, you've done it now, off you go, do a 4-hour session. We kind of did it very gently, working with the team. We did it 1 hour at a time where I'd focus on one particular section of the training and then gradually build up my confidence.